All right, it looks like while we were streaming, they dropped the early look at hero talents for the upcoming War Within expansion for the Druid, Hunter, Mage, and Priest. Now, I'm obviously playing a Hunter for my primary main, but I've also got a Druid that I've been working on, going through Cataclysm right now, getting him leveled up. I have a Warrior already leveled up. So we're going to take a look at these really quick today, but we're also going to dive into what is the hero talent system because they have a nice little overview here for those of you who need a refresher, like I do, because I don't remember that much from the BlizzCon announcement a few months ago. Is here the War Within expansion introduces hero, excuse me, hero talents as a new upgrade to World of Warcraft classes. They are an evergreen form of character progression for each class specialization that introduces new powers and class fantasies. Feedback is critical to us as part of creating an impactful and fun addition to the game, so we're sharing our goals for hero talents with the community to get first impressions on them and learn how well we're meeting those goals. So hero talents are new self-contained talent trees that players unlock at level 71. They build on the abilities and talents of current classes and specializations. Players can choose a single hero talent tree to activate on a character, and then those talents can be changed in the same way class talents can be currently changed in the game. There are 3 hero talent trees for each class, excepting Druid, who has 4, and a Demon Hunter who has 2. Each specialization has 2 hero talent trees they could choose between, and each one of these trees is available as an option for 2 specializations. That's a lot of combinations. That's a lot of confusion for me, but hey, I'll work with it. For example, warriors have 3 hero talent tree options: Slayer, Colossus, and Mountain Thane. Fury has access to Mountain Thane and Slayer. Okay. I see how they're doing this, at least for this. They said it's going to be different with Druid. So Fury has access to. Okay. So if your protection stance where you're either going to be able to go Mountain Thane or Colossus. And if your arms like. So I have arms and I have protection on my warrior. So Colossus would be able to be used by either one of those. But then if I wanted to go for protection, I could go Mountain Thane, or if I wanted to go to Slayer, I could. Okay. There are 11 nodes in a hero talent tree. The first of these unlocks at level 71, and you get one talent point per level from level 71 to 80, so you get every talent in the tree by level 80, but how you choose to spend those in what order is up to you. Hero talents have starter builds available, and your saved builds will save your hero talent choices as well. Okay. Each hero talent tree starts with a keystone talent that introduces you to the core mechanic and concept of the tree. Could be a new ability, could be an enhancement, could be a new buff. The bottom talent is the capstone talent that builds on the core themes of that tree or adds a new power to the keystone. Each tree will offer or modify some class utility and include defensive bonuses that are useful to all specializations. We are aiming for all trees to be about equal in terms of utility and defensiveness they provide. Trees for characters that can take on a tanking role may have some additional defense bonuses that will be less valuable to healers or DPS, such as bonuses to tank talents or cooldowns. Very cool. That's going to be great for our raid tanks. There are 3 or 4 nodes in each tree will be choice nodes where you can choose between 2 options. Hero talents are meant to add enough damage or healing throughput to be significant without being so important that these new talents overshadow your current class and spec trees. Most healer tree talents add new visual effects, both to communicate what they're doing and to bring class fantasies to life. However, they are not complete visual reworks. Your class and spec are still the same at the core, and that will continue to come through. Dun, 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 dun. Maintaining freedom to choose. We want players to be free to choose the hero talent tree that the gameplay, visuals, or flavor that they prefer. Okay, so this is just some extra fluff. It says we're working to avoid abilities or bonuses in hero talents that could make a certain tree feel required for activities where we can. Because you know people are going to be doing that. They're going to be like, you have to have this if you're going to raid with us in Mythic Plus. We know that for some players, prioritizing total throughput is the most important thing to them, even if the differences between choices seem small, which is the meta. That's the meta game that many people get caught up on. But they want to keep the hero talent balance close so that players can play what they prefer and still be viable in any content. All right, since we've announced these things, we're great to see all the conversations and speculations. We'd like to share some of the thinking that went behind choosing these concepts. Each hero talent concept must be appropriate for both of the specs that it can use it. Some concepts build on overlaps in abilities or flavors between the two specs, like Colossus warriors, who are as mighty as arms weapons and as imposing as protection warriors. Others create new themes that are appropriate for both specs, like fate-bound rogues. Hero talents also retain your combat role and the gear that you use, so you're not competing for new types of gear. That's nice. So we're sticking to the archetypes. Okay. Says lastly, there's several iconic character archetypes that are strongly tied to specific races and factions, like Keeper of the Grove or Mountain Thane. It's exciting to embody these storied archetypes, but we want to ensure that characters of every race and faction can see themselves as the archetype. We're looking for feedback on these things, okay? So here are their goals. Okay, we want to say on team that our goal for hero talent gameplay is for you to make you what you are, but more. We know that many of you have long histories with your favorite classes, and you play them because you like their gameplay and the spells and the abilities that matter in their rotation. A hero talent tree might add new behavior or bonuses to existing abilities. They might occasionally reset the cooldowns on abilities so it's just more alternate advancement is really what this is, which is I'm fine with this. It's just more fluff to give us chance to, fully define our own unique version of the classes that we're playing. I'm cool with all this. Okay, we want to make sure that things aren't horribly complex. That's good. Most of the choices a player will make about how complex they want the rotation to will continue to be made in their class and spec talent trees. Some hero talents do require you to take certain other talents in your class or spec trees to access the powers because those fit the flavor and theme of that specific hero talent tree. So example, the Mountain Thane Warrior tree enhances Avatar and Thunderclap. I love Avatar, by the way. Templar Paladin gives extra power to Wake of Ashes. And Ilune's chosen druids can cast a particularly strong Fury of Ilune. All right, over the coming months, we're going to continue to share full designs for the hero talent trees from the War Within. We're excited to hear what you think of them below. Let's take a look at the hero talents for the Keeper of the Grove Druids, Dark Ranger Hunters, Frostfire Mages, and Oracle Priests. So let's look at the Keeper of the Grove Druid first. Keepers of the Grove take inspiration from Cenarius' mighty children to protect the balance of nature and safeguard the dream. So their specializations are balance and restoration. So Keeper of the Grove can be accessed from either side of these. And this is giving, I'm going to open this up in another window so we can maximize this. Quick commercial break, everyone, to celebrate and give thanks to all of these amazing people who keep me on the air full time. Really appreciate the support. All you got to do is join as a member. You get access to private videos. You can also do super thanks on any upload or super chats and stickers on any live stream or premiere you see. And beyond that, don't forget we're multi-streaming over on Twitch now, so you can support over there as well. Thanks so much to everybody. Let's get back to the video at hand. I guess we don't have to maximize it, but I do want to see it in its own format. So Dream Surge. So you start at the top. You're going to get Dream Surge to begin with. Force of Nature grants 3 charges of Dream Burst, causing your next. Can we? Hang on. Let's just do it this way. Damage reduced above 5 targets. Grove Guardians causes your next targeted heal to create 2 Dream Petals near the target, healing up to 3 allies. Okay. This is really cool. So this is just all sorts of additional power. So I'm doing balance and restoration on my druid as my 2 primary specs. So I guarantee you I'm going to be going Keeper of the Grove because it's going to complement the 2 specs that I'm already running. That's awesome. So for my druid, that's perfect. So they've got a whole bunch of data here for those of you who want to come read all this stuff. Meanwhile, we've got the Dark Ranger, which is Beast Mastery and Marksmanship Hunter. Now, I haven't ever done... So more than likely, my Beast Ranger is going to be going Pack Leader because I've not done any Marksman. I've gone fully down the Beastmaster spec, so I guarantee you Pack Leader is going to end up being what I want to do. But this is something that the Dark Ranger is you've made a pact with dark magic and have embraced hatred and necromancy for your own personal benefit. I would never do that because my character's a good guy. Necrotic abilities sound cool, but I wouldn't be using them on my Ranger. Okay. Frostfire Mage, a specialization of fire and frost. They harness a fusion. Well, the mage that I'm going to be building is going to be an ice mage, um, a frost mage, and Frostfire sounds really, really interesting to combine the two with frosts. Okay, so Frostfire Bolt replaces Frost. It replaces Frostbolt and it replaces Fireball, and it launches a bolt of Frostfire at the enemy, dealing Frostfire damage, slowing movement speed by 50%, causing additional Frostfire damage over 8 seconds. Dude, I am totally going Frostfire, unless I like how Spellslinger sounds. But I've got my Mage currently in the wings, waiting to be leveled up. Frostfire sounds really awesome. Oracle Priest is either a combination of Holy or Discipline. So this is just more of a healing spec for those who want to really get down into it. So they've also got Archon, but this looks like it's going to be the heal spec because it's bridging the gap between Holy and Discipline, as opposed to the Archon being bridging the gap between Holy and Shadow. Um, that's going to be cool. Well, I'm really excited about all of this, guys. Hero specs. Um, can't wait to know more. I'm gonna have a ton of fun having additional. Like, I just can't wait, guys. Like, I'm so excited. Like, yeah, I've got my hunter ready to go. I've got my warrior ready to go. I got my druid almost ready to go. I'm gonna be doing a Earth and Death Night when this gets around. War Within. I'm excited. Like, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you never miss an update as I continue to cover World of Warcraft news. If you want to come join us, we're on the Moonguard server. We raid on Saturday nights at 8 p.m. Central. Nothing sweaty, normal mode only. I play a lot of different games, so check out all the playlists here on YouTube. And don't forget, when I'm live, I live stream here and on Twitch because we multi-stream, so you get to choose where you would prefer to watch the live streams and support wherever you can. Don't forget to get a copy of my latest fantasy novel. Links are down below. I'll see everybody in the next one. Stay safe. Happy gaming.